You can sleep there. You can do anything there. Yeah. Mm. Hey, they also have that great duty-free shop in Singapore. You can buy all kinds of things. Um, Edison, have you been to China or Singapore? Where's Edison? Oh, Edison just dropped out. Edison, Edison, have you been to Singapore or China? You were telling me something like that.
No, I have never gone abroad.
Oh, okay. I thought you told me you went to one of those countries. Okay. Ketchup, you lived abroad? Is Ketchup's microphone okay? Hello,
Could you
Ketchup.
repeat that again?
Ketchup, did you live in another country before? Go abroad, live abroad?
I have lived in Myanmar.
Yeah, okay. You and Edison are amazing. You know that word abroad, A-B-R-O-A-D. Have you lived abroad? That's really advanced, because when I teach students in Japan, I say, have you ever lived in a foreign country or gone to a foreign country? But you guys know how to say abroad. Have you ever lived abroad? So that's really good, Edison. Nice, nice work. All right, let's see who's here. Wait, we have a chat. We have to check, see what's going on with the chat in case they're probably. I've been to Singapore, says Stella. Okay. Hey, Stella, how are you? Stella, co-host.
I'm fine.
What was your impression of Singapore, Stella?
I like it. It's my favorite country because it's like every day, almost like when I got there, it was like the sun goes up really slow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's such a clean city with all these fun things to do. Ms. Duke is showing us the airport now. It's I haven't been there in 28 years, you guys. It's sad. Or 27 years since 1998. I was there at Christmas time. So it changed so much because they built all these really new big buildings. But when I was a younger guy, when I was about 31 years old, I loved to stay in cheap Chinese hotels because all the things in the hotels, like the toilets and everything, were about 75 years old or 100 years old. Oh, gosh, Kitty wrote, I ate acrylic paint when I was 10 years old. Kitty, why did you eat acrylic paint when you were 10 years old?
Oh God, I ate ants when I was 5.
I don't mean to laugh, but it just sounds so funny. Acrylic
Oh
paint.
no. I ate acrylic paints. It was like
Uh-huh.
a kind of an accident. I was filling
Oh,
up this tube with
uh-huh.
acrylic paint, but I
Yeah.
didn't really know how, and I didn't really have a syringe, so I just like made the paint just a little bit liquidy, and I just
Uh-huh.
like used the tube as a straw.
Oh man. Oh, I'm laughing because I used to know this cute little girl named Christine. She lived next door to our house, and she took house paint, which is kind of close to acrylic paint, and she painted her father's beautiful blue car brown because he was painting the house. And he was taking a lunch break or something, and she started to paint the car, and it looked so funny. I was the first person to see it. I said, Mom, I think Christine is painting her dad's car. And we were all laughing, but the father was really upset. Thank you, Ms. Duke, for saying have a great lesson. She's getting on the MRT, which is the same name they use in Taiwan, the MRT. I always mix it up. I always say MTR, but it's MRT. MRT. Hey, Kitty, have you tried the Vancouver railway system or bus system yet?
Oh yeah, I have. I just went today.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Yeah. Okay. Any
Like it's
strange
not
people
that
on it?
bad.
Sometimes you meet strange people. Hey, Liam just joined us. Liam, good to see you. Liam, thank you for your homework response. Good stuff. Everybody try so hard. Hello to you. Ketchup wrote, I ate ants when I was 5. Ketchup, did they taste good?
Uh, um, I've been thinking for hours for the homework.
Oh, you did a good job.
They have a bitter flavor.
Hey, Liam, we're just warming up, and the students are talking about strange things they've eaten, like acrylic paint, ketchup, other gross things. Hey, Edison, have you ever eaten anything strange?
Yes,
What did you eat?
I don't know.
I don't know. You have to remember. All right. Your goal for today's lesson is think back to what you ate that was strange, and then you can tell us, right? Oh, my brother John and his friend gave me a piece of dog food, a crunchy dry dog biscuit, and they
What?
told me, yeah, and they told me it was like a really good cookie, and I ate it when I was like 10 years old. Uh, and it just tasted oily and gross because they make dog food out of horse meat. Liam, go ahead. Thanks for raising your hand, Liam.
One time, one time when I come to when I come to my like neighbor's house, and then they feed the dog, but I see the dog food on the ground, and then I pick it up and I eat it.
You ate it. Now, was it wet dog food or dry dog food?
I'm dry dog food.
Yeah, see, dry's not too bad because they put like cornmeal in that, and then they put like horse meat or just really rough cow meat. So it's not, or even chicken. So it's not too bad. It's just, I don't know.
But it is crunchy.
Yeah, it's crunchy. It's kind of like there's no taste to it. I don't know why dogs like it. You know, they test all the stuff out on dogs. Hey, Stella said I fight with cockroaches when I was 6 with a pair of chopsticks, and I ended up petting the cockroach.
One time, like like my like my like one time
Yes.
my like neighbor is sleeping, and then a cockroach went into her mouth.
Oh, oh my gosh. So in Vietnam, are the cockroaches big size or the small ones?
Um, I heard it, but I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the small
I
ones we
think it's
have in
like
America.
this, just like this.
Yeah, in Asia they have the big ones that fly. They have flying cockroaches.
Wow, the flying one.
Yeah, they
It
fly.
always like flies when there was something moving, and
Yeah.
like it would stay up onto the roof for like a lot of hours.
Uh-huh.
And when it couldn't hold on the roof anymore, it
Uh-huh.
fall down, and some of it died. Some of it lit like it never happens.
Oh, do you know I was on the island of Bali? I've told you guys about that before, maybe. And we were eating in an Italian restaurant, and there was a little lizard up on the ceiling. And then all of a sudden, it was chased by a really big lizard who ran across the ceiling upside down. And he ate the little lizard, and then he fell onto a table, and everybody screamed. It was the craziest thing.
Because
What if
it's
the
so
flying
crazy.
cockroaches like fly into your mouth?
Do they really do that?
What if?
Like, I know somebody said that. I think it was Liam said a cockroach flew
Some
into a
people
girl's
eat
mouth. It
cockroaches.
just sounds so gross.
Yeah.
Some people eat it.
Yeah. See, now in Japan, they have this spray to kill the cockroach. It's really powerful. And I was,
Pizza.
yeah.
Vietnamese have it too, but like a time we'll
Hmm.
also use it. I use it like 3 times
Hmm.
on a cockroach,
Yeah.
but like it doesn't die. It like move very normally. It
Uh-huh.
doesn't even care. It moves around very quickly. It doesn't.
Very quickly. Yeah.
Or how many times a lot? It
Uh-huh.
doesn't die. It's very happy.
Okay, you guys, I'm giving you a debate question. Here it is in chat. Okay, here it is. Can you guys see it? Is it okay to kill bugs? Because you guys are in Vietnam, it's kind of a Buddhist country with karma and be good to all creatures. Is it okay to kill bugs?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think so.
I'm just checking because, you know,
It's normal to kill a bug. It's a habit.
it's a habit. How about this one? Is it okay to eat bugs?
No,
Ketchup
No.
says, I saw a lizard caught with my bare hands, but it was colorful. Oh, that's nice, Ketchup. Ketchup, I don't know if the colorful ones we have in Japan are safe to catch. That's why I don't. Danielle says, yes, of course it's okay to kill bugs. I asked that question because I lived in Saudi Arabia, and my students, who are these guys who are 18 or 20 years old, they think it's okay to kill lizards. And I think lizards are interesting. They
Yeah,
said
we should kill it.
they're like Islamic people. They say lizards are evil. They come from the devil. And it's a very
No,
old-fashioned thing.
They
Those
just
guys all
eat.
live in the desert, so I don't know what they think of it. Liam, what do you want to say about that?
One time when I was sitting on my computer playing, and then a bee flew into the window and landed on my foot.
Oh my
A
gosh.
bee.
No, do you guys have those really big, dangerous things called the Asian hornet with the orange and black stripe? They have them in Japan, and people are really worried about them.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
teacher,
no,
my
no.
face
That's
is-
justifiable. Kill them, kill them, kill them.
Yeah,
Kill them.
people say
They
there's
eat
like
Yeah,
meat.
kill them, kill them.
so
They eat
dangerous.
meat.
I'm going to get a picture of them because these things are pretty evil. They attack honeybees and
Yeah,
they
They eat
attack
meat.
honeybees. It's
yeah,
so evil.
they're pretty dangerous. They're called the Asian hornets. Americans are trying to stop these things from coming. They're on television all the time and they're just considered so evil. Here, I'll put up a share picture of this for you guys. I'm wondering, do you guys ever see these in Vietnam? Do they travel south there? Or there they are.
Teacher, only a few times.
Oh God.
Look at that. That's a huge
Uh,
one.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that looks really scary.
Please
There you
kill it.
Girlfriends.
They
I feel
use
like
their
I'm gonna
mouth.
have a nightmare
Euthanize
for
them.
that.
Taeyeon, what would you like to say, Taeyeon,
I feel
about
like
these things?
I will have a nightmare.
A nightmare if you saw these things. I know they say don't get into a fight with them because the stinger here is really powerful and some people can have a really bad reaction. Taeyeon, what do you think? I mean, just look at these things. Look at their face. He just looks evil. I heard they use this mouth thing to bite the heads off of honeybees, and then they steal all the honey.
They eat meat. Just a reminder.
They really do?
Yes, they do.
Oh, gross. Do they get that from dead animals, Kitty?
Oh no, I don't know, but I saw one of them eat a piece of raw meat once.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I think that makes sense because they pop the heads off of honeybees and then they eat the bodies because they know the honeybee is filled with honey. And so it's like a snack for them, right? Yeah, so I don't know. Hey, Edison, do you have these in Vietnam?
Of course.
Of course. Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the schoolyard. In the
In the schoolyard. So now, Stella, do you know you just don't touch them? You don't go near them?
No. Some first graders in my school, like
Mhm.
when they see these types of hornets, I don't know, but
Mm.
they are very happy when
Mm.
they see them. And they go into their class and grab something. They
Mm.
throw them at the hornets.
Oh,
And
you
when the
shouldn't
hornets
do
got
that.
angry,
Yeah, they get
punish the
angry.
hornets by
Yeah.
taking a book and slap it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let me check your chats because you guys always send me interesting messages. 11 new messages. They eat the meat and then roast the hornets, says Taeyeon. Oh, okay. So you can eat them. Great idea, says Ketchup. Good idea. Euthanize them, says Kitty. Honeybee traps the hornet in a ball that they make a honey. Oh, wow. So honeybees can fight back, Taeyeon. I didn't know that. All right, are you guys ready? I want to show you something. There was some really good homework responses. I'm just going to jump to this, you guys. I shared two of these because they're kind of long. Hey, Mr. Liam, what do you want to say? You raised your hand. Want to have the last word on honeybees?
I'm last time I was about to say that stop talking about those bees because I'm gonna have a nightmare.
Okay, so let's not talk about those bees. They'll create a nightmare. It's true, Liam. If you talk about things, you can get nightmares. Hey, everybody, who is Pham Tuan Min? I just put that name, and sometimes those are the names of your mom or your dad's Zalo account. So do you know who that is?
It's me.
Scared me because I have a feel. I always have a feeling that there's something creepy under my chair.
All right. But who is this? Someone said that's me. Who is that?
Yeah, me.
Okay. It's me. Who's me? I can't find you on the list. It's wait, who is that? It's Pham. There you are, Pham. So that's your name, Pham, right? You use that one.
No, you can call me Min.
Min, just call you Min. Okay, Min.
Okay.
Min, I'm gonna highlight this and just call you Min then, okay? Because that helps me remember. Thanks, Min. Sorry I didn't get your name right. Hey, Min, would you like to start? I just put one piece because I really like this. This is really good. Can you read that one?
Oh, yes, sure. Ladies and gentlemen, teachers, and my fellow students, Today we are gathered here to discuss an idea that could transform the way we approach education. Should schools change their weekly schedule to have only 4 days of school a week? Let me begin by addressing the advantages of this change.
Excellent. Yeah, really good. Now, Min, you could use this in a school presentation where you don't have to debate it. You just give your opinions. But because you put this here, then this almost becomes like debate language. So this is really good. I would add to this maybe I will support the notion of a 4-day school week. And this is what Stella did and Kitty did, support the notion of a 4-day school week. That's the correct debate language. But what you have here, Min, is pretty good. It's really close. So that's why I put this in the highlights. It's really good. Okay, let's go to Kitty. Kitty, now this is excellent debate work, Kitty, I have to say. And we'll talk about why this is great. Kitty, can you read today?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Do I have to read all of that?
Do you want me to read the second paragraph?
Second or first?
You do the first, I'll do the second.
Oh, cool. Okay. Whether schools should change to a 4-day school week is a complex issue with arguments both for and against, depending on factors on like the specific school district, student demographics, and potential impact on academics. On one hand, students could take a 3-day weekend to focus on extracurricular activities, family time, and/or hobbies, great for their own welfare and mental health, and to avoid student burnout. On the topic of burnout, teachers can also benefit from that one extra day of break to focus on themselves instead of grading papers and lecturing students constantly. Imagine going through a constant cycle of sleep, school, and sleep again. Both teachers and students face the same routine, so having a 4-day school week helps break the cycle a little and prioritizes mental health over academics.
Nice, nice. Being able to recharge after a long and soul-crushing school day is certainly a relief. Some students even show that implementing a 4-day school week leads to more calmer school environments. A study in the Journal of Educational Research and Policy Analysis showed that shortened schedules can lead to calmer and safer schools. Across Oklahoma, 411 districts adopted the 4-day model for at least some of their schools. Researchers found that Oklahoma high schools saw less fighting and bullying among students after switching from a 5-day-a-week schedule to a 4-day schedule. And now this is why this is a great response, you guys. What did Kitty remember to include, you guys? A source. So this is what I wanted to teach today. If I can teach you one main point that's really important, it's sourcing. Today we'll talk about putting a source in your debate. And you say, well, how do I find a source like that? You go to Google and you type it in. You make sure that your source is pretty good, because when we look at Kitty's source here, I'm going to copy the link. It's probably like a good journal where this information is good. It's not just some opinion that somebody wrote, you guys. So that's what you want to be careful of in your debate, that it's just not some opinion somebody put up on their website, you know, saying, I think a 4-day school week is great because I tried this in my school and everyone was happy. Now what you guys want is research. Oh no, Kitty, I can't get the thing. It's the HTTP thing is having some problems here. I always talk.
Oh, wait, do you want me to like just send a link to you?
Yeah, if you can put it in chat and then I'll get it, because
Right,
I'll show you what I got. It was an educational Doi Foundation. This looks pretty
Yeah.
good, Kitty, as a source, but for some reason the link won't come up, you guys. So it looks like that. And you know, this looks pretty good, but all right.
Okay, homework.
Let's see. She'll find the link. So you guys just
Oh yeah, wait. Yeah,
all right,
wait.
sure, she can find
Copy.
it.
Is
Catch up whose
I think,
name is
I think it was like a redirection link or something.
Okay, let's take a look in the chat. And all right. And we can go, well, I'm going to copy it because sometimes if we link right out of the Zoom box, it does really crazy stuff. What it actually does, Kitty, is it shuts down the entire Zoom session for everybody. You guys, if I ever drop out of Zoom or the whole Zoom crashes, don't worry, we'll get it back up and running quickly because it's happened so many times. Yes, nice. Oh, Kitty, it's a Sage Journal. Really impressed. I hope they give us access now, because sometimes these websites want Sage Journal, accept all the cookies. Yes, of course, Sage, I'll accept. I used Sage about 4 years ago for my own master's degree, Kitty. So Sage journals are excellent. Hey, why did it just do that? You guys are still here, right? Okay, I'm gonna
Yes.
stop.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
sorry about that. Usually if it drops out
I'm
like
just
that.
listening carefully.
All right, thanks, Edison. All right, can you guys see that now?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So you guys, if you have to find a source during your debate and you say, we don't have time, they just gave us this question and they gave us like 5 minutes to do research, quickly read here. Hey, Edison, can you read this one for us? The blue part.
Okay. Oh, effect of 4-day school week on other adolescents. Examine impact of schedule on academic achievement, attendance, and behavior in high school.
Nice, Edison. So older adolescent is like age 15 to 19. Early adolescence is like age 11 to 15. So probably 16, 17, 18, when students just start getting tired in class because they have too much study pressure. So what we find here is Kitty found a really good source, you guys. This is excellent. Now you could say, well, we only have 5 minutes to prepare. Oh no, Ketchup, this is called the abstract. It means just a brief summary of what's going on here. Would you like to read it, Ketchup?
Okay. 4-day school weeks have proliferated across the United States in recent years, reaching over 650 public school districts in 24 states as of 2019. But little is known about their implementation, and there is no consensus on their effects on students. This study uses district-level panel data from Oklahoma and a difference in differences research designed to provide estimates of the casual effect of the 4-day school week on high school students' ACT scores, attendance, and disciplinary incidents during school. Results indicate that 4-day school weeks decrease per pupil bullying incidents by approximately 39% and per pupil fighting incidents by approximately 31%, but have no detectable effect on other incident types, ACT scores, or attendance.
Yeah, you guys know the American ACT, which Canada uses. It's the American College Test. It's one of our more important college entrance exams. And I think maybe they teach ACT and SAT in Vietnam at a school. If you're a secondary school student, you've probably seen this. There might be some study place in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi that says we do ACT and SAT preparation.
Okay, actually,
Yeah.
can I just say this real quick?
Sure.
I found this website using ChatGPT.
It's fine. It's a really good.
No. I don't need to go on Google Scholars and just
Yes.
search. No, use ChatGPT. It's so easy.
See, now ChatGPT started to play this game with me, Kitty, where they wouldn't give me the link. They wanted me to pay for the upgrade. And so they stopped doing that. Now you can actually get the links. So I thought, come on, ChatGPT, don't be so cheap, They want money, right? Do you see that word Ketchup you read approximately? It means about. So about 31%. Anything over 30%, you guys, is really good. It means that a change is taking place. And so we have the bullying stopped by 39% down is excellent. I mean, it means the program is working. So this is a really quick way to understand that this is a debate source that you can confidently use. Now, the only thing I'll say about this is in America, sometimes these debate kids are unbelievably intelligent. Their mother or father is a lawyer, and they might even challenge you on what you got this source, Kitty. I don't know how these kids do this, but I've watched YouTube videos and I'm like, oh my God, this kid is already like 25 years old and he's challenging the other debate person on their source, right? So be careful. Very, very rarely you'll have somebody will challenge you on your source and say, where did you get that information from? That study was proved to be blah, 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 blah. All right.
To be honest, I will only trust like I don't know, websites that end in org or like edu or something.
Nice, nice. Yeah, you
Or
guys.
government sources. Those are the only sources that I trust. The only reason I even use journal like Sage journals is because I was too lazy to find a better source.
No, Sage is really good. I used to use Francis Taylor, you guys. It's from Switzerland. It became too powerful, and now they want money to read their articles. So if you can just read that abstract that Ketchup and Edison read the abstract pieces. The abstract is what they'll give you access to. And if the abstract looks good, then just quickly grab the abstract and call it your source. So I think that's an excellent source, Kitty. All right, I want to jump into the debate because the comments that I left many of you is your debate skills are already really good. And I think you need to just jump in and start debating. Now, last week we did a Stella breakout room and I have to stay in the main room because this is live streamed. So for Zoom, there always has to be someone in the main room. But what I want to do, Kitty, can you lead a discussion group with 2 students? So it's like a nice cozy 3-person discussion group. And I'll stay in the main room, and Stella, you can work. We have 12 students today, so maybe about 4 students each. You guys can handle that. Don't be shy, anyone. You're all excellent conversation people. Like when we were talking about eating insects, Liam had great things to say, Ketchup, Edison. You guys like to talk. This is a beautiful thing because sometimes—
Yes, but my house is too noisy for me to open my mic all the time.
And Edison said, I'm a little bored. I want to discuss more. Edison, that's totally cool with me. That's fine with me because you're a wonderful discussion person. So we'll open the breakout rooms and I'll show you what today's topic is first. This will take about 5 minutes, I promise. And let me see. I have to just get this ready because I have too many things open on my thing here. So I'm going to minimize all of these. And I'm going to go to— yes, okay. Now, Stella, I don't know if you did this debate before, but I gave this as a debate topic last year in January, and the students really liked it. Of course, it created a huge amount of discussion. So let's go to Edison. Can you read this for us, Edison?
Okay. For today's debate, I would like to explore the topic of school lunches. We worked with this topic last year, and there were some interesting responses. Begin with some questions. Do you like school lunches? If not, what problems do you have with them? If you like your school lunch, can you describe why you think they are good? If you do not like the lunches, how would you change them? I have a list of vocabulary words, but students in class have very good vocabulary and phrasing is strong enough to describe the good and bad. Let's make a list of good points and bad points as we move toward to a well-constructed debate response.
Yeah, nice. Good reading, Edison. So today we're going to talk about the school lunches because last year I was surprised how many students had problems with school lunches. Only 2 or 3 students had a positive experience because they went to pretty rich private schools and it sounded like they had a really good lunch, but the public schools sounded like they had a pretty gross lunch and they seriously want to change that. So what I'd like to do is you guys just jump in with a discussion group. You can discuss this for 5 to 10 minutes. Can you do me a favor though? Can you put some of your answers in the chat box so I can start making a list and we can start changing the vocabulary or keeping it? Hey, Liam, you have a response already? Of course. Liam, what do you want to say?
I don't like school lunch because I sit next to a very gross guy that eats and then all the rice fell on the table.
Oh my. Awful. There's a word for you. Okay, so we'll start out with Liam says, eating habits of other students is awful. That's an interesting response, Liam. You're like, it's not the lunch, it's the way the kids eat them. I actually like that response. Liam, that's called Kitty, you'll probably laugh at this. And Stella, seriously thinking outside the box. Liam, it's really, I don't mean to laugh so much, but it's such a great response. Because Liam, when I was your age too, I didn't eat in the cafeteria. I would take my lunch out to the playground with my two friends and eat there because the boys in our school were disgusting. They would take their sandwiches and dip it in the milk and then they'd eat it. It was like so gross. So, all right. So you can see this is already turning out to be a pretty crazy topic. Let's do the breakout room. Stella, what do you think?
I don't know. Please just say the topic first.
Okay, so the topic is, what do you think of your school lunch? And would you change that school lunch, right? So I'm going to create the rooms. In room 2, we'll have Kitty, and that's excellent. So Kitty, you're going to lead a discussion. Stella and Kitty, I'll grab about 2 students, 3 students, and move them to the main room. Actually, about 4 students. I'm going to
I will stay with you.
Edison, yeah, you want to stay, that's fine. And Taeyeon, we'll move you there, and Daniela and Liam. Then that will leave people like Sho and Ken and Mia and Pham for a group with Stella. So Stella, let's see, did they put you in your own room automatically? We have Chao, Daniela, Ken, Liam, Mia, Pham. Stella, where are you? Stella.
I am here.
Okay, I'm going to bring Elvin because Elvin always has good stuff too. Oh, I see, because you're a co-host, all right? So because you're a co-host, Stella, you can jump into any room. So if you want, I would recommend taking room 1 because that has no group leader, all right? So I'm going to open the rooms, and then Kitty, this gives you Ketchup and Elvin, but of course I'll grab some students in just a second. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'll put Shao into the main room. If it's being nice. Move to room 2. No. Move to my main room with Edison.
Yum, yum, yum.
Edison, you're in my main room. That's good. Mia's in my main room. That's good. Please stay here. I hope it stays here and doesn't put you in some room, Edison. But some of you guys are good. You join back in. Yeah. So you'll know. So Edison, if you end up in a room, then I'll move you back and I'll also go back to Mia.
Now I am in your room.
Yeah, because you know how to do that. Good work. Let's put Liam. Liam enjoys a good chat too. So we'll put Liam in here. And like I said, none of you guys are shy. It's excellent. And Elvin, I always like to hear from Elvin. So I'm going to put Elvin. And then we'll, of course, change this next time. Let's go Taeyeon. Taeyeon's an interesting guy. All right. All right, so we have Edison, not Edison. We have Elvin, we have Liam, and maybe Taeyeon will join us, and maybe Mia. So Liam talked about this kid who eats really gross. He drops his rice on the floor. Hey, Liam, does that boy pick his rice up and eat it?
No, he just make a mess, and then when we have done our sleeping, and then he still works at the, he like do his things at the class. He like stepped on it, and it's like
Sounds like that boy has some problems, Liam.
and sometimes it has some stuff that I don't like to eat. Yeah, I feel like if I eat it, I will throw up.
Yeah, see, that's okay. So what is the stuff that you think is gross to eat?
Probably like pumpkins.
Mia, pumpkin. Okay, pumpkin. Interesting. Is it green pumpkin or orange pumpkin?
Orange pumpkin.
Oh yeah, in Japan too. Do they cook it too much, Liam? So it's like mushy, like mashed potatoes?
And it has a lot of juice on it.
Oh, a lot of juice. And you think it's just gross to eat?
Yes.
Do you think it's healthy?
I think it is, but I will throw up. I think I will throw up if I eat it.
All right. Edison, do you have pumpkin? Edison, do you have pumpkin?
A little bit, not much.
It's healthy.
Just a
All right, go ahead, Liam. Tell me more.
And this is about why I like school lunches, because it has like the fried fish that it tastes very good.
Yes. I
So
love
you guys like your fried
fried
fish?
food,
Hey, ketchup.
but I hate steamed fish.
Oh,
They're
interesting.
kind of red inside.
Nice, Edison. So do you think it's not cooked all the way?
Yes, of course. I
Ah,
hate that kind of fish. They make me like feel I almost vomit when I eat it the first time in my school.
oh, wow. Oh, vomiting is one to you guys. All right, Edison and Liam, I'm putting your comments in the chat. There it
Yes,
is.
I've seen it.
All right, go ahead, Liam. One more, and then we got to ask Mia and Ketchup.
Uh,
Ketchup ate ants.
when I hate most about the friend that sit next to me is when he starts has nose bleeding, or
Oh
is
no!
his teeth starting to come out, and then he eat the rice, and then he just like
Oh,
do
that
that,
boy!
and then there's a lot of blood on the rice.
Oh
Gross,
my
very
gosh,
gross.
that boy sounds like he has a health problem, Liam. If you're
Yeah,
bleeding out your nose onto rice, oh, that's sad. Yeah. Hey, Mia, go ahead. Tell us what do you
wait,
think?
and he
We have to check Mia
and
here.
he
Wait.
and he also
Uh-huh.
wants to like copy my like homework.
Okay, but let's talk about just the lunch food, you guys. Okay, so Mia, tell me about your school lunch. Are you happy with it or want to change?
I don't happy with it at all.
Okay, great. Great response. Strong response. Nice.
Actually, because actually, I think that the food they have cooked, they have keep it for a long time because they have need to cook a large amount of food. That's why some of the food seems not really hot, and some of them it's like put out and put out like they haven't steam it, and it's still some of them still uh let me think of the word.
That's fine. Good stuff, Mia. I have 3 comments from you. Said this hasn't been steamed right. Remember what Edison said? The steamed fish is not cooked, so it's red inside,
Yeah.
and that can be dangerous.
Worms.
Yeah, and some of the
Worms.
fish like feel a bit oily when they put too much oil when they fry it.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Can I come?
You're coming back, Kitty?
Yeah, I came back.
How was your group?
I don't even know. Everyone just left.
Oh no, I'm gonna close the breakout rooms then, because then some kids got stranded, and then it's really sad when they get
Oh.
stranded. They're like, Mom, where am I? And so they're in a breakout room, right? I'm sorry about that, you guys. Mm.
Oh, and last time I went to room 1, it was very quiet, so I decided to leave.
Okay, but that's Stella's room. You have to show Stella respect.
Teacher, I
Hey,
don't
Stella.
know. The class, quietly. I speak very clearly, and they don't hear it. They became quiet moment, and I can't stand, and I don't know.
I know you don't like when students are quiet, right, Stella?
They like not open their mouth. They stay quiet the whole time. Only a few people talk back.
Yeah.
And like I need to ask again. I need like some active people, because like
Yeah.
oh my gosh, they don't talk. They be quiet.
Yeah, you guys don't get shy with Stella. She's a wonderful teacher, and she can really, I don't even call her teacher's assistant, because you know how to do this like at age 12, Stella. It's like really impressive. By the way, everyone, Stella has done debate competition, so she's a really good source to
Oh,
ask
wow.
questions. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, you guys, that's why I chose Kitty and Stella. You guys actually have a lot of debate. And I noticed from the papers, other students, I think it was Mia and Daniela maybe, and Chow, you guys also use debate language. So this was, really good. I want you guys to teach the other students as much as you can. All right, so did you see my comments in the chat? I quoted Liam and Edison, and Mia had a really good point. Liam, what would you like to say now? But you have to turn your microphone on, Mr. Liam.
I'm sorry. In the comments one time today, I write you into like YOW.
It's fine, Liam.
That's
All right. I want to hear someone like Daniela. Daniela, let's do some more comments on this. I'm going to do the share screen so I can get your comments down on the school lunch. Then you can use this in a homework response. All right. So let's see. Danielle, how are you today with that cool hoodie?
Good.
Can you tell me about your school lunch? Are you and your fellow students happy with this, or do you want to change?
Our school, because I live in Canada, so
Okay.
our school, we doesn't like eat lunch at school. We bring our own lunch, and just for those people that forget their lunch at home, they'll get
Hmm.
like a small lunch from like VSB, I think.
Okay. What are you in British Columbia?
I in Vancouver. Yeah, British
Vancouver.
Columbia.
Yeah, because Vancouver has an indigenous population of the Inuit people, and sometimes the government of Canada gives them help because traditionally they've been pretty poor. They live in smaller towns, so they maybe don't have school lunch money, Danielle. So they could give them, lunch help. Americans do that too for certain groups of people, like Black people in the big cities. They want to make sure the kids have what's called a nutritious lunch. So thanks for bringing this up, Daniela. You guys, nutritious lunch. Do you think your school has enough vitamins, minerals, vegetables, and fruits? Let's go to Taeyeon on this one. Taeyeon, do you think your school has a nutritious lunch? Let's see. My friend with the cap avatar. Are you there, Taeyeon?
Yeah,
Dan, your school, do you think this is a healthy lunch?
I believe yes, because they yesterday in Friday they announced that they are managing the amount of cooking oil and fat in their meals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty cool. I ate school lunches, and guess what? They were so good.
Oh,
They're-
nice.
There's eggs, and there are sometimes they even give us a buffet that we can even eat.
Hey, Taeyeon, do you go to a public or a private school?
Yeah, that's a private school.
Yeah. Hey, Taeyeon, what name did you use before? Because I remember your conversation style is really good. Do you remember?
Oh,
Taeyeon, what was that name you used last summer?
Wes.
Wes, yeah, that's why I always enjoy talking to you. You're a great conversationalist, Wes. Wes, you never lived outside of Vietnam?
No, I haven't, but I did travel to Singapore, however.
You sound like a kid who went to Canada, like Danielle or Kitty. It's just amazing, Wes. I'm impressed, Wes. You have just this great conversation style. And Wes, to tell you the truth, I miss your debate responses because they were like excellent. They were just so cool with you and the whiteboard. Can you do another one of those for us so we can show all the students? You have like this unique presentation style. It was kind of like college students, to tell you the truth, Wes. Your skills are pretty good. All right. Buffet style, Wes. What's on the buffet?
Buffet, we have like caramel and even some glass noodles or any noodles that you want,
Oh,
or egg fried rice, which I really like the most.
yeah, me
I
too.
can't-
You guys, do you call that Chinese fried rice in Vietnam?
No, we just call it egg fried rice by Vietnamese.
Yeah, just fried rice. Because in Japan they call that chahan with the
Oh.
eggs and the rice. I do love it. I think it's really good. But Wes, they make it a little bit
Me,
differently all
please.
around the world. Yeah, who raised their hand and said, me, please? Want to talk about that fried rice? Who is that? All right, Liam, go ahead. What do you want to say about fried rice?
I don't have anything to say about fried rice because I have something to say about lunch.
All right, let's hear it.
And sometimes when I'm eating lunch, people like cannot eat something like just give it to me. I just don't like it.
Oh. Okay, this
very
is
much.
interesting. Students give lunch items away. Do they give you good things?
Kind of good, if you ask me.
Yeah. So bless my Liam, are they healthy things though? You know, like sometimes kids give away the best vegetables and fruit. You guys, here's something I'll show you from my days in Taiwan teaching. We had a school lunch that was kind of gross, you guys. And then
What
you guys,
is it?
it's in Hong Kong Chinese. It's called bok choy. Danielle and Kitty, you probably know this vegetable because in Asian markets in Canada, they're going to call this bok choy. It's actually really
Oh,
healthy. There
oh
it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Of course,
that's
you have this all over Asia, right? Do they cook it okay, Kitty, or is it too soggy?
To be honest, I haven't even gone into school. I wouldn't
Okay.
know what the school lunch is like.
Yeah. In Taiwan, where I was teaching, they cook this too soggy, you guys. You guys, too soggy means
Ew.
overcooked, right?
Yes, it was overcooked.
I'm pretty sure you could take that bok choy as like a paintbrush and just like, pretty sure.
It's in every Asian culture. Like I think this is Korean.
I hate that kind of vegetable.
Yeah, this is really healthy. Do you guys get this in your school lunch?
Hey, Brandon.
Yes,
Explain
usually.
more about this
Yeah.
vegetable.
Do you like this vegetable, Mr. Liam?
I never ate it before.
Okay. I forgot its name. I used to talk to the school cook and get the name. This is in garlic sauce. How do you prepare this in Vietnam? Do you put it in a garlic sauce? What do you do with this?
I just boil it.
Boil it, yeah. Is this in pho?
That's one of the most depressing looking meals I've ever seen.
Remember the last class? One time I was named Lani.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Kitty, have you, well, I don't know. You haven't been in Canada long enough. We can ask Danielle. Danielle, do they overcook the bok choy in Canada too?
For that, I doesn't really know, because for me, I eat it with noodles only.
Okay. By the way, this name bok choy, it's from Hong Kong, but the British people changed it a little bit. This is a Cantonese Chinese name, bok choy, but they changed it to make it sound English. Which interesting, ketchup. Your name is actually a Chinese word. It's katsup, like that, ketchup. Maybe some of you guys know that. Let me just look at one more because this is also in the school lunches, you guys. Fried rice. We talked about this. What's your experience with the fried rice? This is like America, Canadian style fried rice.
My school has this only Fridays.
Only
So
Fridays.
that's why I like schools here, because it has a lot of fried rice. It's very good.
And do they put the carrots and the green peas and the onions in it, Liam?
Yes.
See, that's healthy fried rice. Is it too oily?
No, it is just like the yellow.
Okay. And also, Wes talked about this as well. He said there's some nice eggs, some fried eggs in this. So these are pretty healthy fried rices, you guys. Nice.
Fun fact,
my
not very
school-
fun actually. My friend got food poisoning after eating the school lunch.
See, that's one of the main things we want to talk about, Kitty. Most definitely, you
She
guys.
threw up
Yeah.
violently.
And Edison was saying he got really sick on something. Edison, what did you get sick on? What were you eating?
On school, I like the thing that you usually have in Japan, that like bok choy. We usually have it every day, and they like mash it like the mashed potato. So I always throw it and just eat the other veggies.
Because
my
you don't think
gosh.
it's safe.
Yeah, it's actually better.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, quick question. Can you go out of your school and get lunches from private vendors?
No.
I mean, technically you
No.
could, but you'd get
No.
caught by the school security and
Oh,
like, I don't know, face a detention.
mm.
Yeah.
No. If we, in my class, if we get caught, my teacher will like just hold a really long wooden ruler and just hit the people
Oh,
that
Liam, they use that's called
Yay! Why
you
don't
guys-
use mental ruler?
you guys. That's called
the
corporal
long
punishment.
wooden rule, and it's this long.
Wait, quick question for Daniela and Wes and Edison. Can you guys hit students in Vietnam? Is that
Of
allowed?
course, it's a national habit. Yay!
Hitting students?
In
is okay?
Canada, we're not allowed to hit student like that.
Yeah, America too.
We don't like hit on purpose. We hit when there's a problem
Okay.
or mistakes. Okay.
That's child abuse, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Would you guys like that as a debate topic?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
That debate, this debate class was like very, very good.
Yeah, well, thank you, Liam. This is I always am impressed because you guys go with the discussion and then you always bring things up and it becomes our debate topic. I was going to ask you guys for homework, debate whether the school lunch is healthy or not, but then all of a sudden we got this topic is like really, really heavy. It's really cool. This makes an excellent debate topic. So there you guys go. Should students be subject to physical punishment, hit with rulers, etc.? In Japan, they just said no about 10 years ago because one teacher really, he broke a kid's arm. The boy wasn't listening and they were using sticks to fight called kendo, and he broke the kid's arm in kendo. That was at the high school I taught at.
Okay, so this is actually child abuse.
Yeah, it is child abuse. Very good. Stella,
That guy should be arrested.
yeah. The teacher had to pay the parents money. Well, the school did.
There's a lot of cases in America that some people bring guns to school and just like shoot them there.
This is
What
true.
the hell?
Yeah,
That's true.
but let's leave that to the side.
Kind of a
because-
stereotype, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Who
let's leave
said
that
that
one to the
swear
side.
word
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah,
Who
it's
said
just,
like what the hell?
yeah.
I didn't
well,
say it. I say what the heck. Only have an LLE.
Some kids use the what the heck. It's okay, you
It's
guys.
so normal. You
It's so
have to
normal.
understand.
To tell you the truth, Liam, there's a boy on my
Guys,
Sunday night
It's
class.
a normal word.
Tom is the
grade
funniest
and
kid.
Kindergarten use
Yeah.
it every day.
What the heck? What the heck is okay, you guys?
What the heck and what the F is always used. Yeah.
No, don't use what the F. Please don't do that. Okay. Stella, you said actual child abuse occurs. So the expression is
Like it's really scary when like the teacher, my fourth grade teacher, like she is very scary. She's almost like the scariest teacher in the school. And like if like anybody makes some wrong small mistake, like they forgot to bring something, it would like lead to a big problem.
Mm.
And like the other children, that children would go up and the other children like close their eyes because they don't want to see actual abuse, so they scared. And like it would be like a big bang.
Mm.
And it happened that my teacher once hit a child until like that person bleed.
oh, that's bad. Oh.
And that person had to go to like the nurse.
Oh, that's really bad. Did the school director, principal, say, don't
Accident
do that?
at my school
Yeah.
almost killed someone.
Was it an accident though?
It's accident.
What happened, Liam?
So someone someone like just holding a pencil, and then while one student just turned the head too hard, and then it stabbed into the right part of it. It bleeds.
Oh, okay, but it was just an accident, all right,
Yeah,
Liam?
it's an accident, but it
Okay,
was
that's
so
good.
tragic, so much blood.
So tragic. I don't mean to laugh. That's such a sort of a literature way to describe it, Mr. Liam. It was so tragic. Hey, Ketchup, what would you like to add to this discussion?
I don't know.
Have you ever
Really
seen?
know.
Have you ever seen this kind of violence at your school?
At my old school,
Yeah.
some student pushed another student down the stairs. It was like on floor 2 or floor 3.
Oh my gosh.
At my school, there's a lot of bullying going around. One time, one time a student named Hoàng Bảo Minh tried to throw a pen at the gross
Mm.
the gross guy that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
But is hitting me instead.
That sounds like that boy is being bullied, the gross boy, though. You have to be careful
Yeah.
with that, Liam. All right, let's see. I want to talk to Chow. Chow, I didn't get to talk to you. I want everyone to have a chance to at least talk some today. Chow, do you see any problems with violence in the school? Not bullying, but teacher violence, physical punishment. By the way, physical punishment, Chow, is called corporal punishment. It means corpse means your body. So damage to your body. Let's go to Wes. Wes, you go to a pretty good private school. Do you see any of this teacher physical punishment stuff going around?
And
Yeah, you can't really do that in a public school in Asia. Because the parents spend a lot of money on that and they'll just take their kids out.
There's like a very cool like my students used to call that class a VIP class because when we eat they eat lunch done at that class, they deserve to watch TV for the rest of the sleeping, like
Oh, okay.
like
So yeah, they
noon
get
sleeping
special
thingy.
privileges, right? So
Yeah,
that's
VIP
actually,
school.
yeah, see, that's kind of interesting, Liam. Do you guys, my friends went to a high school in America called the Jesuits. And this is, wait, I got to finish what I'm saying here. These Jesuits are really strict. They're famous teachers, the Jesuit guys here. They're Christian guys. The younger ones are good. It's the older ones who are really scary that you have to be careful with. So if you have like an older Jesuit, these guys, like anyone who's about like 40 years old and up, these Jesuits, they are really mean and they can't use physical punishment. But you know what they make kids do? Like one kid was caught spitting, so they made him fill up an entire Coca-Cola bottle with his own spit. And he had spent like 3 hours filling up the Coca-Cola bottle with the spit. These are the old guys. They were super mean, right? And they could hit you. They would hit you with a ruler. So that's the Jesuit order. Everyone was afraid of Jesuits about 50 years ago, but they can't do that anymore. It's a private school. It's a little expensive. But again, if you use physical punishment in a private school setting, the parents will just take their kids out of school. They'll say, we don't want our boy to go to the school anymore. All right, now, Kitty, what did you write? Let's get pro about this. What does that mean, Kitty?
Like citing for the, should like students should be subjected to physical punishment.
Oh, I see.
Imagine getting pro for that. I don't think there's any I don't think you can justify hitting children.
Yeah. So
okay, no, I did no, I don't advocate this. I don't advocate for this at all.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Really, when debate can get, how would you say, really controversial, right?
One-sided.
Yeah, one-sided, do you guys know what that's called? It's called playing devil's. Do you guys know this one? Devil's
advocate. Oh yeah, advocate.
Yeah. you're arguing aside, you know it's not true, but you just have to do it, or you want to do it to upset somebody. It's called playing the devil's advocate, because the devil is evil, and it's like you're arguing for the evil devil, right? That's where it comes from, playing the devil's advocate. If I can show you that one, because you guys will probably all go to college or university.
Các bạn rằng
Yeah, you'll see that on a really advanced English exam, you guys. So there's a hint for today, playing devil's advocate. And unfortunately, you have to sometimes do that in debate. You have to play the devil's advocate, right?
I had to debate whether, I don't know, we should stop sending military assistance to Taiwan.
Yes.
um in my school, I forgot I forgot what I was about to say.
So yeah, Kitty, that's a really good one. Sending military assistance to foreign countries. Taiwan has some strange relationships. They get a lot of aid from Israel. I didn't know that until I was teaching there. I was reading the newspaper online, and it says like Israeli defense specialists will come to Taiwan. So those relationships can get really complicated, because now Israel's going to make China angry, right, by doing that. So especially military assistance, Kitty, this is actually what I studied for my master's degree. This gets really crazy, this one.
Master's degree?
Yeah, in military.
That was my debate topic last like 2 months or something.
Really? So do you know the American Jeep, you guys?
Yes.
Okay, let me just give you an example. In the final days from like 1971 to 1973, the Americans gave the South Vietnamese army 100,000 Jeeps. And these Jeeps, what country did they make these Jeeps in, you guys? Do you know? Here's a hint. Toyota. In Japan. Now, Japan is supposed to be a peaceful country, but they made 100,000 Jeeps for the US Army. The Americans left these in Vietnam, but when in 1975, the country was reunified, April 1975, those Jeeps became really important for the Vietnamese economy, because the engines can be used for farm work, you guys. Did you know that? You knew that, Edison?
And Japan has like joined World War II with other countries.
Yeah. So here you guys, I'll
So
show you.
it's not a peaceful country.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's not necessarily a peaceful country. Good point. So here are the military Jeeps. This is your classic Jeep. It has a great engine. So if the Americans left 100,000 of these in Vietnam when they left, the engine is really good. You can use it for water pumping, for farming. So it's like, let me see. We'll write Vietnam military Jeeps to see how they changed it in Vietnam. These were the American guys in the Jeep with their guns and all that violence, you guys. But when the Republic of Vietnam was unified under Ho Chi Minh, but he died in like 1969, these Jeeps actually became important to rebuild the Vietnamese economy after so many years of war. All right, you guys, we've talked about a lot of stuff. Let me just do a quick poll. Edison and Mia and Ketchup, Taeyeon, do you guys want to do this topic on using physical punishment for your homework?
Yes, I want to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
How would you research for the pro side?
Oh my gosh. All right. Do you want to do it together? I have a few minutes. You guys have a few minutes? Because some of you guys leave to do stuff on Sunday. I'm gonna do that question.
Stuff. I have a lot of
Search that.
time.
No justifiable opinion on that.
I know. Here, Kitty, I'm gonna do this for you because it's such a great question. Because Kitty, you're actually teaching these guys really good debate skills. The playing the devil's advocate is actually really an important debate skill. Kitty, I'm so happy you're in my class. You're a great student to teach these guys. Okay, you guys, in chat, I'm gonna write, is there? Okay, so the question is there any support for corporal, and this is such a controversial. Now, I hope ChatGPT doesn't freak out because sometimes it gets really upset. It says, why are you asking me that question? All right. Hey, Kitty, would you like to read the main points?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Support for corporal punishments, cultural or traditional beliefs, behavioral control, low cost disciplinary methods.
Yes.
Well, it's definitely not low cost. You're costing them their
Psychological damage.
like
Right?
yeah, parental support.
Yes. This would be in America, like according to religious, I won't say the religions, but some religions say it's okay to hit the student because it's God's punishment or something.
God's punishment?
Yeah. Yeah. It gets really weird.
Can I go to the bathroom now?
Yeah, please do. If you have to use the toilet, you guys, don't worry, run to the toilet. Don't stop. So you guys, do you understand corporal punishment means physical punishment, hitting students? And so what Kitty just said, in some cultures, it's okay. Some people think it is a good behavior punishment. Low cost, it doesn't cost any money to hit a kid or something. And parents, the mothers and fathers say it's okay to hit my kid in school. But
Yes, that's my mother's command.
Hey, Stella, can you read the opposition? If you can just read the main points like Kitty did to save time.
Okay. Opposition to corporal punishment, physiological, and physical harm. Studies have shown that corporal punishment can lead to increased aggression, anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem in children.
Yeah.
And effectiveness in the long term. Curtis argued that it teaches couples through fear rather than fostering understanding or internal motivation for good behavior. True, human rights and legal concerns. Many international organizations, including the United Nations and UNICEF, consider corporal punishment a violation of children's rights. As of 2025, more than 135 countries have banned corporal punishment in school. Not Vietnam. Let's see. Alternatives to punishment. Evidence-based alternatives like positive reinforcement, restorative justice, and behavioral interventions have proven to be more effective and permanently long-term behavior change. Last one, public opinion and modern education philosophy. Oh my gosh. Support for corporal punishment is declining globally as more educators and policymakers advocate for non-violence methods or of
discipline. Yeah, discipline. You guys, this one most important thing, this is a big topic. Restorative justice is when you make payments in money, or let's say you throw things around the classroom you have to clean up. It means you have to correct the problem using money or energy to do it yourself. You guys, those points are so good from ChatGPT that I get to put them in today's lesson notes. So you guys, if you need to remember, check the PDF and the Word files, because ChatGPT just gave you some really good things for the thing. And so let me show you what the lesson notes look like before we leave for today. So if you look, we had your own personal opinions like Kitty and Stella. These are excellent opinions, by the way. You guys, remember it's a debate class, so don't feel like you're copying the other students' ideas, because you guys created these as a team. And since it's teamwork on a debate, by all means, it's okay to get some ideas from other students, right? This isn't like writing a paper for your teacher where you say, oh my God, that student is copying my work, or I'm copying the other student's work. No, you're on a debate team. It's okay to use each other's ideas, right? And so then we'll put ChatGPT's ideas here. remember, please
So
check.
it
Yeah.
so it is okay to like copy other students' homeworks or something.
Yes, Liam, for debate class only, because you're going to be on debate teams of 3 members and you're going to be whispering ideas to attack the opponents. So
Are
yeah,
we last time when I went to the toilet, are we talking about talking about like punishments?
yeah, punishment to your body. Liam, punishment to your body is called corporal punishment because the word is corporal means to your body. Corp, C-O-R-P.
Which
Yes.
country has the worst punishment?
Oh, probably North Korea.
Why?
It's not just punishment.
Because
it's
everyone there, I know North Korea because everyone there is poor, and then sometimes they have to eat like rats to survive.
This is true. This is true, Liam. It could be that if your behavior is bad in school, your family gets no food for 1 week, right? So that's like really, really awful stuff.
What the heck?
Apologies if you guys have North Korean friends, but that's the truth. All right. Can we finish for today? You guys are wonderful conversationalists. This is a really strong class. So thank you very much. We'll try that breakout room again if you guys promise not to be shy, because you really should just be discussing things with group leaders like Stella and Kitty. Wes, Taeyeon, you're also really good. Danielle, you guys are all really strong. So I really want you guys to try breakout rooms and talk for 10 minutes so you each get a chance to talk more. Does that sound good?
I really want to be a group leader.
All right,
very
Liam, if you
long.
can handle it, we'll make you a group leader. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I really look forward to Sundays now because, like I said, this is an excellent class. Can I say goodbye to all of you?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Liam.